You'll feel better, happier, and more energized after spending time in nature. But have you ever considered why this is the case? The healing powers of nature extend to the mind, body, and spirit. As technology advances, however, humans tend to become increasingly disconnected from the natural world. It's common for people to congregate in isolated communities online. Hence, people neglect to take a break and reap the rewards that nature has to offer. Do you refuse to change your ways? Or perhaps you have doubts about nature's capacity to restore mental and physical health. Then keep watching to learn about the wonders that await you in the natural world. 1. Connection with nature and emotional health. You might associate faith with the term spirituality at first glance. But that is far from the truth. According to academia, spirituality is a complex concept that may be broken down into 4 subcategories: relationships with other people, one's own identity, and nature and religion. The spirituality category here groups the first 3 elements: one's identity, community, and environment. Being in nature has a way of bringing people together. How often do you find yourself in a state of amazement at the enormity and wonder of the world around you? Have you ever been so taken aback by your environment that you could do nothing except stand there and stare in awe at the splendor of the world around you? Nature has the power to do that to humans. It's hard to not be awed by the world around you when you encounter sights like sunsets and sunrises with their vibrant colors and changing hues, majestic mountains that defy comprehension, breathtaking waterfalls, and so on. Rather than spending your life stuck to a screen, taking the time to actively observe and process your surroundings can fill you with a sense of awe and a sense of belonging to the world. If you're feeling grumpy and down in the dumps, this can help you quickly change your attitude and appreciate where you are. Recognizing your own insignificance in the grand scheme of things might open the door to a more grateful and satisfied life. Being in nature can help heal your body and mind. The benefits of establishing an electrical connection to the earth, known as grounding, are the subject of a newly developing area of research. The Schumann resonance is an electromagnetic frequency emitted by the earth that has a direct electrical connection to every living thing on the planet. Dr. Laura Conover claims that the entire body, from the brain to the muscles and heart, benefits from grounding. Any time a human being touches the earth, their cells instantly become grounded. Hence, the body enters a self-healing mode. Circulatory health, sleep patterns, and levels of stress, inflammation, and anxiety all benefit from these repairs. Being outside in nature helps you tune into your senses. The only stimulation you get in an office is from the technology you're surrounded by and the pressure to get everything done so you can go home and rest. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, stress, or anxiety, spending time in nature can be a welcome release. You can indulge in a wide variety of sense pleasures when out in nature. Everything can be experienced automatically, from the snap of a branch to the sight of a brilliant bird to the scent of freshly cut grass. Nothing to worry about. No need to second-guess yourself. Simply feel whatever you feel and be in the moment. The best approach to connect with one's inner self is through the stimulation of all the senses, which can also allow one to meditate, learn about oneself, and discover what brings them joy. 2. Reconnecting with nature is good for the mind, body, and spirit. Nature's healing power is amplified in the mental realm. You'll notice an immediate uptick in your mental health whenever you get out into nature and away from all of your stresses. Healing with nature and ecotherapy. Psychologists increasingly endorse ecotherapy as a healing treatment because of the positive effects nature has on easing mental health difficulties. Ecotherapy, or nature therapy, is the use of natural environments to promote personal development and health. Therapeutic activities come in a wide variety, from outdoor excursions to creative pursuits to sessions with therapy animals. The phrase encompasses any activity that can be done outdoors with the help of a counselor. Those with mental health issues aren't the only ones who can benefit from ecotherapy. It's a win-win for those who try it and those who don't. You shouldn't let the concept scare you. Physical exertion is only part of the picture. Depending on your preferences, it can be as easy or difficult as you like. Are you not a fan of the notion of a long walk? Perhaps you might enjoy a hobby like beekeeping, or anything else that strikes your fancy, from planting to animal care to boating to meditation. Reducing depressive and anxious feelings and strengthening interpersonal bonds are two outcomes of this sort of therapy. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce stress. Have you ever hated to leave the great outdoors because you knew you'd have to spend the rest of the day cooped up in an urban environment surrounded by concrete, steel, and glass? You would much prefer to be relaxing on a beach right now while listening to relaxing music than you are at work or at home. The environment has a significant impact on how stressed you feel. When you go outside, you avoid being in a confined, messy, unsightly, or inefficient space. The stress of daily life will quickly increase due to this dysfunctional environment. Leaving that place for the great outdoors will immediately put you at ease. Seeing, hearing, smelling, or otherwise detecting something has an effect on your endocrine, neurological, and immunological systems, which in turn affects your mood. Exposure to nature reduces levels of the stress hormone cortisol and may have a similar effect on other hormones. This is correlated with less stress, less sadness, and a better disposition. If you can't get away from it all for a while outside, bringing some plants into your house or workplace may help. Exposure to nature has been shown to increase self-assurance and a sense of personal worth. Observing the natural world will provide you with invaluable lessons. Whatever you decide to do, whether that's exploring the local flora and fauna or trying out a new sport, it'll be an unforgettable adventure. Confidence can be greatly boosted by learning something new and spending time in nature, according to a study conducted at University College London. One further study found that adults who spent more time in nature had a more favorable body image and greater levels of self-esteem. The study's lead author, Professor Viren Swamy, said that being out in nature helps people feel more in control of their bodies and gives them a deeper appreciation for their physical capabilities. The emphasis is shifted from the body's appearance to the body's functions. Making new acquaintances and connecting with nature can both boost your mood and your self-assurance. 3. Nature and physical health. Even if you're a slug and haven't exercised in ages, being in the great outdoors will inspire you to see as much as possible. Rather than driving around, why not take a stroll through those woods? See, they're so lovely. What about going mountaineering? If you find yourself near the coast, why not give yachting a shot? Even the most sedentary person can find something to appreciate in the natural world. The presence of nature has a positive effect on body mass index. Walking around, according to research conducted by the National Center for Biotechnology Information at the National Library of Medicine. Maintaining a normal body mass index, BMI, is crucial since it predicts that you won't develop cardiovascular disease or other health problems associated with being either extremely overweight or extremely underweight. Even if you don't intend to work out, time spent outdoors has health benefits. To that end, how exactly can time spent in nature restore both body and spirit? Sports, gardening, and animal care are just a few examples of what can be done outside. You will be looking forward to this time outside because nature is so stunning. Nature can help prevent certain diseases. We've established that time spent outside has a stress-reducing effect. This is crucial for a variety of reasons, including the fact that maintaining a low stress level is linked, in a causal chain, to avoiding a wide range of negative health outcomes. There is evidence that many plants filter the air and lower stress hormones by releasing organic substances that stimulate the immune system. Stress reduction helps you relax before bed, which improves your quality of sleep and lessens the likelihood of developing insomnia. An additional advantage is a decreased risk of cardiovascular disease due to lower blood pressure. Reducing your stress levels can also help with digestion and immune system function. Exposure to nature enhances mental performance. The study, titled Positive Effects of Nature on Cognitive Performance Across Multiple Experiments, Test Order but Not Effect Modulates the Cognitive Effects, published in Frontiers in Psychology, found that spending time in nature facilitated memory formation and recall and goal-oriented or directed attention, both of which are important for acquiring and applying knowledge. Reducing stress and allowing yourself to concentrate on a single task will improve your ability to focus and remember information, skills that will come in handy when you return to society and its many demands. Thoughts on nature's role in physical and emotional recovery. It's reasonable that, in the setting of modern civilization, people don't feel particularly motivated to spend a lot of time outdoors. It's natural to feel enmeshed in your city, your career, your technology, and your urban lifestyle. If you ever feel overwhelmed by urban living, just taking a stroll in a nearby park may help you get some perspective. If you're feeling down because of exhaustion, mental or physical illness, or just a general lack of direction in your life, going outside and spending time in nature may be just what the doctor ordered. Having quiet time in nature can help you reflect on who you are on a deeper level and ultimately lead to a more fulfilling life. When you're feeling low, it can be the best therapist there is, guiding you through the challenges of stress, worry, and even depression. Finally, it's the finest way to maintain your physical well-being, including keeping your body mass index, BMI, within a healthy range, warding off disease, and enhancing your cognitive abilities. As a result, it is evident that time spent in nature can be restorative on multiple levels.